You know it's influence. Black people, live up, stay strong. You know it's influence, 24/7. Yo, when I vote no more, you know, we go boy job. Hear me? I'll be struggling.
One Uptown TV. Yo, enough there, me I represent. Bang.
Being representing a man for Uptown TV.
Chopper lifestyle, you know, we go to work already, you know, so we're there in the night. And you know, so we're going to record Mutabaruka in a real time. You know, the thing come down already, people. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. So, may I say, yeah, man, share to your grandmother, your grandfather, your loved ones in your yard, the cat and the dog, yard and abroad. You understand? So, I don't know if you do already. You understand? Yeah, man. I'm going to tell you this.
One Uptown TV. Yo, enough there, me I represent.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, I don't know if you do, people. Yeah, man. Like and share.
And we'll be here until 2 o'clock. That's 2 a.m.
Food and get the chop. Why come I go like that? Let the lap. Them start one set the trap. Them a flat to make me drop.
Hold it back for 90 days. But to my whole China, and it's still. Yes, and back down. Terrible thing I go on. Black Attack, from the album Black Attack. Just some different headlines. Here we go. Knock 'em out. May I tell you, that's why the computer is a great help for human being at this time, yeah. Because it helps you to go through certain things where you want to know about and you can't bother use your brains. But then now some people are substitute the computer for them brains. That means you have a whole heap of people who walk around the place with AI brains and not actually deciphering things for themselves. Them just rely upon them little iPhone, forget through the day, and forget to them as human beings. We can't afford to make we lose that thought of being humans. We can't stop being humans, you know, or else my mother used to say you are in fenny grease. And that is really what happened to human beings. Them go in fenny grease if you stop being humans. Break time again.
The Jamaica.
We want to tell you something where I go on, you know, because a whole heap of people would have like some answers to a whole heap of things, especially where I go on to Jamaica. If you notice that the two political parties at one another short again because election is about September and certain things not to take care of yet, even though here the Prime Minister ball out how much this is better now in the past 4 years, is the best economy, is the past, this, that, unemployment gone down. Yet still, I don't know if his eye is blind, or his eye can't see. But I don't see nothing change since he must say these things. I don't see, the only thing I say where is more than ever before is those tall concrete and steel where they put up in a Kingston. Every corner you turn now, there's a tall concrete building structure going up. They have one right in front. They have one right in front. We're not in front of IRFM, but me talk about town. Town me talk about now. They have built up one day where I never know say a building like that could have hold this so. I never know that. The way the space. The space was there. When I look at it, I wonder how the hell them put a building like that in another little space there. And the monstrosity of the building is overwhelming, especially if you live underneath it. I don't know how we're going to manage. I have some place now where I set up building, you know. And, you know, the people them who used to have them house, them have yard space and them have them building and them window and them thing there. And not in 20, 30 years, then the thing say, a building will come there where you can look down in them bedroom. Just like that. But the building so tall, Rasta, that it's unbelievable, man. I would build it a certain way for accommodate earthquake, you know, because we're going to get more earthquake now than before, you know. Yeah, we'll get more earthquake than before now. But this building in front of near Dermore Road, there's a man. I use it as a call center, and I don't know, but that's some here, but it's a terrible thing. The building there, I don't know why. I don't know who get authority for building the Rasta, but that is not the worst one either, you know. That is not the worst one, believe you me. The worst one I say is the one at Waterloo when we used to live there. We used to live at Waterloo Avenue. And how me know where the dead is so. And me now look and see where the dead is so. I'm going to the toilet business in Jamaica right now, you know. Yeah, man, and it in a place where pure people live there. It's not like a commercial area, you know. It's not like a commercial area where you can say you're going to have a whole heap of businesses around there. Our people live. And me, I say, I must see the tallest building in Jamaica right now. I don't know if we're going to go on. All I have hopes and I say, I better them make them think them properly, you know. I hope the government and the people them who are look over these buildings, not like the one them who are look over the road. Because if building them are built up, if the people them who are monitor these buildings, it's like the people them who are monitor the road, them we're in a serious problem. We're in a serious problem. Because them building there, in that little space there. I mean, I see it in London still. I see building in a Manhattan there where it's unbelievable to see how they make them building the all beside one another. It's like you can almost take your hand and reach over to the other building through a window. But Jamaica, I facilitate some building, you know, where the government, I tell you, say, they might use that as an example of things going good in Jamaica. That is what I must say, you know, because we kill and see buildings that go up. We say, you know, she say, a progress. Tall building is progress. That is where they want to inculcate in your mind now, say. For you say all them things, they just know, say, Jamaica progress. The people, them who are living at them building there, it's not ordinary people like me and you. It's not ordinary people. It's not some youth where have nothing to do. Them is executives and them is this and this and that. And them have them money to make 35 million, 45 million. And it did it so hanging over you when you look up or when them look down. When you stand up on a building and look down, it look like a little ants down there. No, sir. The demographic of Jamaica changed, especially in Kingston. Yeah, man, totally changed, man. And it's like it now go out with nothing if you don't see the big building or building now. Yeah, man, I some place where them call around the area there where them used to say certain things not for go up them way there. I think them better say certain building not for go a certain height. But the building them are go as far as they want to go. It's almost scary. Yeah, man, it's almost scary, man. The building them look almost scary. You drive and you can't see the top of the building. I like a New York you live. Where you have You hold up your neck, and you still don't see the top of the building. And when you go up on the top floor, them, when you look down, you see some little thing like ants a walk and the people a walk. Yeah, them look like some little insect a run across the road and a walk across the road, and are really people because the building them so high. You have to just accept your people a walk and not some insect. And when you're down on the ground and you look up, you can't see the top of the building. It's scary. The one pan Waterloo are the most scary one, me say. Because I see when them a dig it from, them dig a big hole in the ground, you know. Because them can't just build the building on top of the ground, so, you know. Them have to go right down. And now me see this building, I must about 20 odd story it have. 20 odd story it have a go up there. Who are going to live in that? Who are going to live in that? Because I remember them build one round a Rutland Road, so you know, water come and wash it down. The people, them can't get washed out. And people start to complain, say, them use the National Housing Trust money and a big up apartment for people who are make millions of dollars a year. Because one of them apartments, they are almost 35 million. And them I say, but if a National Housing Trust money, National Housing Trust must supposed to look for the poor people them who can't afford certain things. So that's what National Housing Trust was supposed to do. But right now it look like them gone in a different way of dealing with housing. They might say, well, it's not only poor people who are house to build. The executives in the bank, them are thieving money who are house to build too. The executives in a certain companies we have money offshore, who are house to build, house to live in. You can't live, give them any house to live in. You have to make them look like them they are foreign. Because the house them really look like foreign, so you can live a foreign life in a Jamaica. Yeah, not to mention the one them when them have built for St. Thomas there. $500 million US. Them have built some for 500 million. Let me say 500 million. Yeah, 500 million. Yeah, 500 million US. And then they're going to build a massive hotel down there. That's why them not clear with the Bob Marley Beach. And I run out people are fight because them are plant feet. Guy are going to build almost 1,000 room round there. 1,000, more than 1,000. Hotel, big hotel are going to build around there, so. And it's going to lead, you know, to more down into St. Thomas there, where they're going to have massive amount of apartment buildings and high-rise buildings and shopping area and all sorts of things. But the little guy will live down there a few much years now, can't deal with that this again. Can't deal with that again. So the little man get shafted. That is really what happened. They must shaft the little man. And the little more them will turn themselves now round a Spanish Town Road. Mark my word. Mark my word. Say Mutabaruka did say this. Little more the people them who live round a Tivoli Garden and Trenchtown and everywhere, they're going to have to move. Because they're going to gentrify the area. Gentrify the area. You know, so them put digital down there a long time. And then now them put a hotel down there now. Massive hotel, where them change up the hotel and massive hotel and railway and now the Prime Minister say, I'm going to build park down there and this and that down there to make it look more up to date and up to standard. You think them are going to have old nigger around there do all sort of thing. Them going to move old nigger from them place there. Yeah, man. Look more you go around the Coronation Market and I wonder where Coronation Market there. That was a landmark, a little more. Coronation Market will be a landmark. Here lie Coronation Market, the largest market in the Caribbean. And the dirtiest. Because I don't go to no market in the Caribbean and see people have food on the ground like Coronation Market. People put the food on stall, well orderly. Some little island to me I talk about. Not about no big island like Jamaica. The little island, Dominica. You go to the market, man, the place is set out like, yes, at some market we said. You go in out, where the one named St. Cry, yes. You see the market set out. But watch what them are going to do. Watch what them are going to do. You think them people are joke. Watch what them going to do. It's a serious thing what them going to do. And we're going to stand the brunt tide. Yes, terrible things are going to happen. Terrible things. Even though I'm talking about them is for the people. Yeah, them is for the people, yes. Them is for the people for work. Mix sand and cement. And work in a hotel. That is where we must do. Mix sand and cement and work in a hotel. Service. Servant. That is really what it is all about. They might employ people. You see Donald Trump, I do with the people them. Donald Trump, hey, you better watch how you go to America nowadays, you know. Because you're going to head up El Salvador. You're going to head up El Salvador. Yeah, man, you go through and they might check everything. They might check everything that day. They just scan your face and you're gone. I mean, see the man, the immigration people, them look like them stop, look like your passport. Them just take your passport, stamp and scan your face and say, oh, you can go. Now, a peer problem for go through the airport them in America, peer problem. They might do certain things where they never used to do. Ask for certain things where they never used to ask you. It's like the machine, them where they might become null and void now. You have to answer questions like you're going to go stay. Like about them people, man. And people, all of that people now go stop going to America, you know. But the people them in Canada know what them do. Them stop go to Canada, stop go to America. Them say America too fiercely, but them want to make Canada the 51st state. The people them boycott America. They might lose so much billions of dollars from the tourists who used to flock in America from Canada. They might lose money. It's a terrible thing going on, you know. And we better smell the coffee if you can't smell anything. Smell it. Because, may I tell you, when you think it's peace and safety, a sudden destruction, and that's all them man having in their mind, you know. Destruction. Yeah, if it not benefit them will destroy it. And how we are saying, yes, we know I go on like this and I go on like that. Yeah, someone a jump about Babylon. Babylon is still on any about Babylon. And you say, what going to happen? And you see what is happening. It's a weird situation we find ourselves in now. We have to really look within and look without and figure it out and be more perceptive, receptive, and all receptive you can find. You have to be more critical and more observant and more informed. Yeah, informed, that is what it's really all about. The information that you have today will help you to move. Tomorrow, and even now, yes, and people think modernization is when you see a whole heap of building around you, a build up taller than the one where you live in now, where you hardly see any bush around you, where you see steel and concrete around you. People see that as modernization, but really and truly, you don't know how far away from this human being you're moving when you see so much of them things around you. In this concrete jungle, it makes your heart become like a concrete too. And it go further, it become like steel. So the more concrete and steel, your vibration become concrete and steel. And that is really what happens. We lose that human touch. That human touch that say, with flesh and blood. Some people that talk about them make out a clear. I know make out a no clear. The man reading in the book and talk about man was made from clear. I know make out a no clear, flesh and blood I make out a. Flesh and blood, my mother. Flesh and blood, my father, flesh and blood. So now we become like steel and concrete. And we react to each other like steel and concrete. Terrible thing.
Africa.
Terrible thing. We to be shut off. Who among us will control them own destiny and don't allow people, them storybook and them imagination and fantasy and illusion to cripple our thinking in our mind and make us feel guilty because we don't think like them. Because we're not thinking like them, we feel guilty. And then put guilty thing by your guilty trip. Every day you get up, you have this guilt trip. Say, what is me I think? Oh, me not think like how them I think. I must something wrong with me. Yes, and you start to accept that. Say something really wrong with you. And when you really take a stock, something wrong with them. Yeah, man, there's something wrong with them. Because them get up every day and tell pure lie. And make you believe it's true. Pure lie them I tell, and they make you believe it's true. And when you start to question them lies, you feel out of place. You feel like, oh, me I think this, but I know so them bring me up. My mother and my father and my school, I know that them did I say. It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing them have where I do. Feel guilty about our own thoughts. Somebody create a mystery and put it in front of we. And we start to accept it like it's we, when it's really them. Yeah, man, it's really them. What a terrible thing. What a terrible thing. We want to play this, you know. We want to play this. We could play this. We could play this. Okay. See if we can play it. Now play this.
Across our planet. Now you see why I have to speak this truth. You see why? Wasn't it Edmund Burke who said all that's necessary for evil to prevail is that good men do nothing, right? I'm not going to stand here and be silent. I'm not going to stand here and be intimidated. Those people out there, you know, they can slander and they can defame me all they want, all day and night, into a murder system through the use of covert psychiatric drugs. Oh, and let's get to the food, because this is the final chapter of this that will absolutely shock you. We can search for complex molecules such as pesticides or elements such as mercury or cadmium. In the science media, RNA interference technology is widely covered. And they openly talk about how it can be used to target.
You see where I go on? It's like in South Africa too, where them make the doctor of death create poison that only affect black people. Yeah, man, them people, they do it. Them do it, man. It might sound far-fetched to you, but because we live in a little closet of world, we might say this, them thing, that, what kind of thing that no go so. Yeah, we say no go so until we see cell phone. Yeah, we go so, when we look at the cell phone, pop up and we, and we wonder where the hell them things they come from. Where it come from. But we know the cell phone is a real thing, It are the things where the human brains is not, do have the capacity to deal with it. But it is happening right around you, inside of you too. So the man never make a chip to put on your head to help dementia. Yeah, dementia. They might help dementia with this chip. And a matter of fact, the chip in your head can make you move things. Your head, your brains can move things. It's like, it's terrible. Well, not really terrible still. At least some of them not terrible, but you can move it with your head, with your mind, with the chip in your head. Well, brother named Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk is the master of these things, man. Anyway, yeah, want to take a break time.
The way to keep the poor and middle class working hard is never teach them what the rich know. What the rich teach their kids about money, the poor and middle class do not. If you're rich, if you learn never to work for money, you'll be a rich man. But people have well-diversified portfolios, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs. That's not it. The financial industry in the mirror. Do you know what I mean? For me to fly in Vietnam, that was high risk. But the higher the risk, but that's where they're fake assets, because they only make Wall Street or the city of London rich. Just watch where the cash is flowing. Follow the money. The reason the rich don't work for money is number one expense is tax. See, there's three kinds of income: earned, portfolio, passive. So earned income is if I get a job, that's earned income. If I'm a doctor or a programmer, that's earned income, because I'm working for it. If I buy, let's say, Apple for $10 and I send it for $20, that's portfolio income, capital gains.
Yeah.
But passive income, which is cash flow, is never taxed. So it's not, so these guys are screaming right now in America, tax the rich. I said, good luck. Because most of the guys complaining, they don't know there's three kinds of income. And the rich don't have jobs anyway. They have assets. And so the average schmo out there, a poor guy, sent the kid to school. They don't learn this. So that's why in fake, as you were talking about it, there's a newspaper article about Jared Kushner. And he explains how the Trumps and the Kushners don't pay taxes and make millions of dollars. And the reporter couldn't understand him because our schools will never teach you that three types of income.
And they judged him and say they're wrong and it's cheating. And we see that over and over again. Amazon not paying taxes. What do you say to people when they come up to you and say, Robert, it's not fair. It's not fair they're not paying taxes?
Well, there's always three sides to a coin, heads, tails, and the edge. So which side of the coin are you on? From my side, it's fair. But this is the difference. Everybody can do the same thing I do because the tax laws are for everybody. We don't say, well, the tax laws are only for the rich. No, the tax laws are for everybody to use if you have the right financial education. And the reason I'm an advocate of financial education, without that education, you have to pay taxes. You see, very few people will buy what I do, make $1 million and pay zero tax. That takes, and my rich dad taught me that playing Monopoly. That's how it started, 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. Or the McDonald's formula. I write about it here. McDonald's, Ray Kroc.
Yeah.
McDonald's is in the real estate business. So they sell hamburgers, but they buy real estate, so they pay no taxes. This guy Bezos, he's $16 billion. How much tax do they pay on that $16 billion? Zero.
And that's all legal. Anyone can do it.
Everybody can do it.
But most people lack the education.
Correct.
So Jared learned about money when he was a kid by watching his father, by watching these people invest in real estate, and said, wow, not only do you get to make the money, you get to keep the money. That's a big problem a lot of people don't understand. Look how much money I made, but how much did you keep? Because that could be half.
How much tax did you pay?
Right, what tax did you pay? And so you always say this is the law. The law is true for every citizen. You can do it, but most people just don't do it. Sometimes, like you said, they don't have the education, because you need to have a plan if you're going to go do risky things.
Well, it's not risky. I mean, to me, what's risky is having a job and paying taxes and saving money because they're printing it. You know, that's the worst thing of all. And that's why there's fake money, fake teachers. The teachers they don't know it.
Right.
And fake assets, because Wall Street or the City of London or Lehman Brothers or Goldman and all, they're not going to tell you this.
Yeah.
How are there billionaire bankers today? Aren't they supposed to be watching your money, you know?
You said in here also, the greatest asset you have is your mind. What does that mean?
If you really want to be rich, take a class on real estate. Once you understand real estate is based on debt, learn how to use debt as money. So once you learn how to use debt as money, you can never say, I can't afford it. See, because the banks will give you, so the banks, after the crash of 2008, the banks gave me $300 million tax-free to buy real estate that the idiots had lost. I hate this, and then they were idiots because the prices were so high. Why would you buy it at the top of a market? Don't you know that's going to crash? No. This is, that was the subprime, was the derivatives market, MBSs and all that stuff. Had driven the price of real estate so high, and the rest of us were just waiting. And then when the whole thing came crashing down, all this real estate was now available, and they needed, the Fed and those guys in the Treasury needed guys like us to go in there. So Wall Street gave us hundreds of millions of dollars to mop up all that real estate these guys had lost. Now, it's fair because everybody could do it. So, when I ask the average guy, I said, why don't you use debt? They can't even get a loan because their scores, their FICO scores, they don't even have them here, are so bad.
Right.
So that's what's going on in the world today. It's fake money, fake teachers, fake assets. The school teachers will never tell you that because they don't know it. My poor dad never knew that. And they think the rich are crooks. The rich just play by different laws. The rules are the same, but you have to do what the government wants you to do. Never say, I can't afford it. Ask yourself, how can I? The reason I have so much money is because I don't say I can't do it. I just go, how can I do it? And I just go and do it. I make a lot of mistakes, but that's how I learn. How can I? It's just a matter of personal willpower, which is spiritual. Just saying, if they can do it, I can do it.
And how can I?
How can I?
And I think it's you once said, words become flesh.
Yep.
Anyway, we're up on the 12 o'clock hour, So a morning, we call it morning the next day. So the time is 12 o'clock.
Brothers and sisters.
Okay, I look feed, so that's why I don't prepare. So we're going to play this.
All things.
Things are going on, man.
Alright, quick thing, Muta. Muta, you remember, I don't remember who did mention. Remember they were talking about some overcharge of traffic ticket and some money should we pay back to the motorists.
Kinda remember. I don't
know if Shane can educate that, but they did overcharge. In other words, the people pay over. In other words, if they get a ticket for 2,000, they end up pay 4 and 5 or 4,000 the government, or the motorists are much bigger than they were planning on working it out on my paper. But you notice it become dead case. And I just rest there.
Well, really, it was not overcharge, It was just that they were charging and giving people tickets at a time when the law wasn't in place for giving those tickets. And so what they were saying is that people, if them could have come up with them receipts or have proof or whatever, would have been able to get back them money. But then you don't know them thing they go. People pay a ticket and then that gone, That gone, really find it back.
But
and it was over a number of years.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
So where's
but I notice just vanished, so Shane. It just vanished. Them never try. People are good in a mood.
Well, maybe the people
Well,
them
the
no
money
go
just
try
stay in
them
the
ticket.
government coffers. As long as you can come up with your proof
If you
or
can't
whatever,
come on the
then
ticket, you will get boarded.
yeah.
All right. Next thing, Muta. I don't know if it's favor or the Prime Minister we're talking about the cable company overcharging cable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, after a sudden she discovered that him, after a sudden so who in charge of the government. But yes, them still have tax on it, just like food. Why them don't just...
All of them companies, they are overcharging people.
I tell her, and then because the election around the corner, everybody know Muta become a savior for the poor people.
For the poor people.
You know, so overcharge I go on, but still you add on tax just like food, Muta. Why is it that if just like every day you go to the supermarket, Muta, things that go, if you don't have a car, come and tell you, say, Andrew Wallace down in Jamaica, why don't get you their tax them after it there? But going to the supermarket, Muta, I look for no man, I say, me alone, me not pay rent now, like. One to a woman with 2 children and no man, and I get $4,000 a day. Oh, she work out that with bus fare and lunch money. Plus, if she will buy a piece of land. Muta, incidentally, I saw Mark Golden at the expo Saturday. Touch him and ask him, well, I'm bodyguard him, I behave like him a Prime Minister. So I say, wait, what? Touch him and ask him, what is he going to do about the land for the landless people? More time I tell them, man, them people are really fine. I don't remember what him said because they're nice, but he was saying, like, put them on the land and make them pay, like, rent or something like that, and then after a sudden they will get the land. What we say about Mark is the land is for the people, and them where ancestors fought for it, died for it. They're not supposed to go up on the land and pay. You're supposed to just hand the land to them, cut it up. If you become a Prime Minister, since the present Prime Minister not talking about it. But Muta, politicians have sense when them out of power, when them in a power, you know, because they will never give poor people land because them 101.5 million US so them are still a Beverly won't sell. It won't sell. But just a level of hypocrite these people are. Finally, Muta. I think I didn't mention the Coast Guard and the Marine Police one time. Securing our shore, Muta. Yeah. Recently, there's a vessel that came to shore, Muta.
Yeah.
And this is the level of looting, so it indicates to us the level of, we never want a separation because the cure me hunger Muta, I also food and run go feed. In them I can't no food.
You mean with the chicken?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Muta, where's the Coast Guard or the Marine Police into this thing? Support that container is full with gun. So you imagine the amount of gun that that came into Jamaica without the Marine Police circling the coastline and the Coast Guard. So when you know I buy one mega police car the other day, some Hilux motor. I also have a 92 Mitsubishi. It's a seat motor, you can't believe it, brand new. And the police them got some Hilux. You know why the Hilux? And look for the Hilux them motor. And now they get some new Land Cruiser. Why don't start investing in some dinghy boat have Marine Police and the Coast Guard? Go to YMCA, make YMCA train these people.
If you do the safeguard the coast, them and them say them get some money.
No, Muta, they are not doing it. I have serious thing there. They are not doing it. It's just talking.
Yeah.
Simple. You get these guys and make the YMCA train them since the YMCA is the highest body in swimming. Make them train them. I get some dinghy Muta have the people in patrolling. They're not doing it, Muta. You imagine if that container have a bag of gun in it, Muta. As you know, some of these white boys dump things, dump it in the depressed area, and you know, love gun. So it's peer talking, Muta. Yeah. Peer talking. You understand? Peer talking when them want to win power. So, I mean, it turns the Muta. It turns them about...
I'm supposed to talk to them, Rubio and all the man about them something there. But
Muta, how many officials we have came to Jamaica? We have a lot of... I think the last one police one was some colonel, you know, and they are saying, oh, we're going to talk to him about all the gun are getting to Jamaica. And from PJ time, Muta, these officials have come. And they are talking about them. I mean, Muta, you can't carry a pin through United States Airport or through Miami, and they don't discover that. So how is it that these barrage are going coming out here, killing our poor black people? It's the killing now, it's the level of the killing now, Muta. You saw much of police gone. So when a policeman stopping our bar for drink a beer, what do you think going to happen to him? My brother and your nephew. What do you think going to happen to him? Because you're creating enemy against the police and these guys. I said these guys are innocent, Muta, all of them, But you can't make it look like half our son, everything I just shoot out and that. You don't hear the church say nothing about it, Muta. You don't hear civil society say nothing about it, but what? Make it start happening to some uptown picnic, I get shoot up in a car and they just them pull gun, palm police, and that's what happened. And me, a man, Muta, if you're wrong for me. We're being unfair. Yeah. So we don't need courthouse again, Muta. We don't need courthouse again because we can't pay GG 34 million and the header and the courthouse much million. For what? The police already had the double job.
Well, so the Prime Minister come out and tell you one way the modern technology where the police them have now and this and that and you never hear him last week.
I heard him, and I think he mentioned when you do the last next. Yeah, man, it's true, up to date. Yeah. Motor, all these people do is talk. Talk. After COVID, why is it that they don't go on this rapid farming? Because them friend them in the house are bringing in food production. Them friend them is a fat motor, so they don't have nothing to do with farming. Because see there, so Trump are doing foolishness, when I start cut up the land and make people start farming, you get the high ground off the road. So no police now fair shoot on nobody and a gunman now for shoot on nobody. Because poor people are dead. Poor people are not them not license gun. Because them not kill no uptown people motor. So we get uptown people gun and them have them security and poor. I'm gonna play domino when you look shooting, 2 dead, 3 nobody not there to defend themselves. So they are seeing it motor. But yes, these guys are come now and vote from us, Why Mocha, I tell them, we just wish we black people can't turn our brain, can't look like our brain and set right. Anyway, big up to Mandingo and Raspa. Long life, Mocha. Big up yourself. There, cool. Big up.
Good morning, man. Good morning. Second time I call up on the program over about last 3 months ago, so no, sir.
You just buy a phone.
Eh?
You just buy a phone.
No, sir, I have before a long time. I listen, but sometimes I just end up sleeping before me even get TV go put on the car. But then I think that the night shift to them, just a walk come down. But I have a few questions I'm going to ask and so on. I don't know, but I don't know. I think now I should answer as well, if it's possible. But Shane and Motor, the question I'd like to ask is, what was our budget like for the last, say, that year? Like some $3 trillion, right? If I remember correctly, I think I some $3 trillion.
The budget for this last year, I don't know.
For this year, like to monitor.
Oh, what I mentioned, I don't remember what I mentioned,
Okay, but the thing that I would like to know is that if in other money, if it's actually budgeted for hospitals.
Well, like, they must have to do that. They must have to do that for health.
I really want to ask this because don't get me wrong, you have some surgery very expensive to deal with and so on. But isn't that thing where they say here, they're going to put $5 billion towards surgery, so anybody who can afford to do surgery.
Health service. Not just one aspect of health, so them have enough money in health service.
Yes, but I think that if I say in the aspect of health service, it'll accumulate more money. That's probably around $15 billion or something like that, or around 10 or so. No, but I think that could have probably work. But it's so deadly, I'm not going to say dangerous. It's so deadly to see people that want to do surgery and so on, and it can't be done because they don't have the money and so on. People go overseas, they don't have the money for the Jamaica. So me keep on asking.
So if you say the government should have paid the money for them to go overseas?
What you say?
If you say the government should have paid money for people to go overseas?
No, that wouldn't be fair. But if it comes to the test, it can be done. It may once in a while can be done. Just as I say. You understand? Getting surgeons to come in at Jamaica to come do the surgery, if possible. But
maybe
again,
we
more
have to say that maybe enough surgeons are there in Jamaica, but not to go overseas. Maybe enough surgeons are there in Jamaica.
You don't. You say maybe there's not a lot of surgeon in Jamaica.
No, I said maybe there's not enough servant in Jamaica. That is why people have to laga so to get surgery done.
Oh, may I understand that. But the next question I'd like to ask is that now, may I come back from the point of view of the last caller when the caller say, yo, give the people them the land and so on.
Yeah.
I agree to that. I tell you the truth, full out. Because why you gonna have the people I rent the land like a house, them a rent, and then after they can't pay the rent, you go take back the land from them and so on. Give the people the land and make them pay like we say now. A year time and pay them their land tax or whatever. But the real concern we really want to talk about tonight is that Mutabaruka, is that.
But me never feel say I should have paid land tax, me don't feel so.
You don't feel so? I mean,
sir.
not tell you the truth, me feel so in everything, balance and moderation is key because, come on, you need taxes to kind of run
who bring up them something there? Where them bring it up for? The man them who the king and queen that pay taxes for it, or them get it, a thief them thief it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so why no for our parents who work on it, tile on it, blood on it, and dead on it. We have to come over, compare who we have pay the tax to. And what am I doing with the tax money?
True. That's a good question. That's a good one.
Tax business, tax business is one of the way where them used to dig out. You never hear the thing when we just play a while ago. You hear the thing when we play a while ago about the rich don't pay taxes?
No, but me hear the thought overall.
You never hear it?
Oh,
my show the rich don't pay taxes.
Me read that now a book in the car, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah. My show you say the rich don't pay taxes and that's something illegal them do. Them know how the system run.
Yeah, because I think me Andrew Tate or something like that, I say the rich don't pay tax. Which that kind of have me.
So if the rich don't pay tax and them have so much money, you who just out try make it so now you go pay tax for land. What the land there? They must wait there. Don't them say democracy is a government by the people, not that them say.
I think the word for democracy should be them act crazy. Because
we're not dealing with the word, democracy. What we are dealing with now is that the system of a thing where them say, this is a democratic country and the land is belong to the government. Who is the government?
The people.
Then that them say, government. So, you are the government and you are paid for your own thing.
Why?
If the government is the people, which is a lie. The government is not the people because 60 people sit down in one building and decide where I must do and where I must do. So land is not something where it's not like water where you have to get a man to run pipe and do this. Our electricity, where a company have to come run wire and do that. I say you can't make the man run the wire and not pay him. Or you can't make the man run the pipe and not pay him. Land always stuck the land have nothing to do with nothing.
Well,
if you get the land, you work the land yourself.
Mota.
Yeah.
So you said a critical point the way you did make when you talk about what them do with the tax when them get it.
Yeah.
That are the crucial point, because really, you say, all right, say, question the whole thing of paying land tax and whatever. But the reason why them say them collect property tax and these things now is for improve infrastructure in the community, for things like that. Drain and road and light and water and all these things and garbage collection and whatever. But them not do none of these things. Then you wonder now where the money go. So when property tax pay and all of these is like, work out for the people.
Yeah, but you know, you see, all right, so fine, I could have water. Them have to build up reservoir. Them have to build up pipe to run the water. So that means you can't see the work where I do. Forget the water for coming at your house.
Your water tax. pay water.
But the land, dead there. Them not have to do nothing to the land to make you go live on the land. And you are going to do something to the land to make it be more comfortable for you to live on it. So there's no reason why. If you build water, if you forget water, no, you will use the money where you charge a man to run the pipe. You have to put in no land tax in it. What the hell is land tax? Why you have a land tax? You should have water where you don't have water. You get water in your house. You pay for that. If you get light in your house, you pay for that. If you go buy lumber, you pay for that because the lumber have to come from somewhere for you come get it smooth and clinker and groove and tongue. You have to go make that up work. Forget that. So you pay for that. But the land, you can't move. You can't move the land. You don't know, there's no way you can move the land. And you know, I tell me, say, man, I'll give you a piece of land. And I say, you have to pay them money to live on the land. And them have land already, and I teach them, the money.
And technically, based on me here is that you're not the owner of the land, but you're owner call you're beer. I mean that you actually have buried
until you're dead.
Until you're dead. And the people that the Prime Minister now, when he turn up in front of that man.
Look, Prime Minister turn up in front of house and I give people key and I take picture. And little more out of your house.
Oh yeah, wait, don't move. Stick up in there, please, motor. Stay up in there. So for instance now, me depend my family land, right? Cool, me depend my family land. And say for instance, Mr. Owens or Mr. Golden build me a house, right, and everything there. And I remember, I think I have two programs, the one when they take back your house and one when they say house after you. Just say one when they take back my house after me. Say when they take back my house, then give me then. So question, if me dead and so on, the house I get taken back for me? If it was my
family land. Where them build for you?
Yes.
Of course, you mean people can take it back.
No man. That's an invasion, man. That's a colonialism.
There's no colonialism country I live in. It's a colonialist country I live in, you know.
No,
someone tell you, say, if so much land out there, we're empty. We're no cow on the planet, nothing. And the government land. And them say the government is by the people, for the people, of the people. Why should I turn around now and pay the government to live on my land? It's not like your man land you go up on your land, man say, you know, say, my four parents own a piece of land, so I go fence it up and on my land is. Over there, so nobody no own over there, so. And you go so get piece. Hey, you know what they used to do in a cowboy days? How the West was one? How the West was one, you know, is that them have a race. Them have race.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, you go scout the land where you want. Right? You go scout it. If you want near a river, near a mountain. And them have a race for us with them flag in them hand. And you going to go ride and go stick the flag in the land where you want. So the one where you stick in it, you know, your land that. Even though Native Americans did own the land before them come there. So them take the land, them stick the land, the flag in the land. They're like it's Martinique, not Martinique, St. Martin's. One part of French and one part of Dutch. You know them do it? Them race to get it, you know. Race one part of French, one part of Dutch. Them race it and anybody will reach a certain distance and thing and say, this is my word. Them say, this is the French part and this is the Dutch part. That's why when you take plane for go to France, for go to Guadeloupe, you land in the French, the Dutch part, and you have to go over to the French part. At the same land, you know, you can take 24 minutes and drive around the whole land. 24 minutes. Call it half hour to drive around the whole land. Who come say that? Yeah, who come decide that? Who come decide that? You know, see, the youth are saying, the world of the land, them are thieving land, capture land. How them come decide? You can't come live there, so. if you don't nobody now own the land they saw, more than it's the government land, and them say you are government, why you now must go pay for the land? Or then after you pay for the land, you have to go pay taxes on the land. As long as you live on the land, you have to pay taxes on it.
I mean, I understand that though. I don't understand that. Why me buy something, but a year time I have to pay a little dividends towards it same way, and then now maintain my land in terms of like.
And you are maintain your land. And you want to decide if your land clean, if you're going to plant flowers or cocoa or yam on it, and then something there. And you're going to build up a house on it. If you want to build up mansion, you're free. And that's your land.
But you know, question marks, Muta? The question marks that relate to land too, because this have me my mind bottle when come on to this. I mean, want to ask somebody I know have sense. But if me find gold,
maybe should I ask you?
Eh?
Maybe should I ask you what sense?
I know your one.
I know for the one.
No, your one way.
Okay, but I find cocaine and gun pan it though. I know for me one though, right?
And that you must know. And that you must know. Yeah, listen to the program, man. Yeah, listen to the program.
No, that don't make no sense.
If them find gold pan the land, if them find gold pan it, are yours.
I know, and again, I queen or whatever run our court out, so me can't go back to that out. But that a common sense say, yo, if I don't mind the gold on the aisle, it gun and the coke can't be my one then.
Me buy one piece of land, right? And me live on the land all 30 odd years. And one day me a dig, and me say I'll run out of the land. Government just come and say, watch out. I know you're a lad, you know. After that, be there for about 30 odd years. And me say I'll run. When me look, me say gold underneath there. And man, I say no my land. But if him come one day and find some coke underneath a mango tree, him say I buy land, I my land, him find it part about charge me. Yeah, so it's terrible.
No man, that's a one-shot minded man. Terrible that is so unbalanced.
Anyway,
but the question...
We did pass the time signal, you know.
Well, alright, before me cut though,
we did pass the time signal, I will not pass the time signal.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, we have a break.
All right, do you think, Captain?
I'll take the break, yeah?
Yeah, man, we can come back on it, though?
Yeah, man, you can call back, man.
All right, cool.
On the program still. I know I say, I'm forward through the door and the call a long time. They are always still now.
Hush.
They call a while when they talk about the one before that one, yeah, still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like you see him thing, I want to touch, I see him thing there. And by thing I say, if life was a thing that money could buy, the rich would have it and the poor would die.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I also Jamaica and kind of say about sometime in the last month, we get to a ticket for 50,000.
Sure.
And we got a long time, I just still call, because me a cheap, you know, because man, when can I go demonstrate and then come back and say, it was a mistake because they come from Mobile.
No, where the 50,000 are for?
Them say the steel of the hang off of the truck.
The steel, you never put
yeah,
a red,
me have a red flag and I say to you, me have a red flag and he said that me see man jaw inch measure limit like him and they measure the steel.
Say too long. Too long after the truck.
But them are claim say a trailer we are going to community, a trailer can go in a community. Yeah. So man, them are mobile and demonstrate still and when see police come out, the traffic come out and say it was a mistake. Because the law, when I'm a virgin, get to one thing from the law and send to me. And he say, why state? And I say, I don't fully remember, but why state? And he say, if like, they travel after 6 o'clock when sun gone down or if you're in a bad weather condition, and he still project off of the truck certain amount. No, but if you project off a truck certain amount, you must make sure you have a red flag on it or a flashing light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you never say, you know, if you hang off a truck, only a trailer can carry steel and in half, you know. The whole of the flat dead.
Oh, you see that? Oh, you see that what them say?
Hmm?
You know, oh, you see what them say? Say it must have a red flag on it or a blinker.
Yeah, because when me tell the police, all right, me get ticket already, you know, if never have a red flag back in ideas, you know, and the policeman charge me for policeman charge me for unsecure load. Yeah, but no, the policeman does say 50,000, but when you look at it, yeah, man, a ticket for $50,000. For me, when run go pay that now. Some of my brethren them get the younger court, you know, one get the younger court and he say, they might tell him if he plead guilty, so he say 5,000 in play. Me see one yesterday go, and he say him pay 20,000. But me if my brethren tell him say probably two in here and in green play. So probably anything.
That a regular thing on do.
Yeah, man, as a small truck of carry steel, you know, because normally the main man what carry the steel and distribute it. Every day I see them truck run past the steel and off. I talk to him, because the big man, them see him there, man, tap me, you know, me truck, they run past, you know, we now call no name, because we know who carry the steel. I see them truck run past, they go down, you know. I know, say the man, me pass the man out of Sunfest gate, and the man, when me reach up at KFC, the man right up beside me and say, where me they go? So me say, you know, say, a top road, me a drive. The man said to me, say, no, say, if it drive, if you go Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, you know, call that So when me reach near to the man, the man pull off and give me the ticket. And so me say, team, say, boss, I first offense, I mean, know about this and 50,000, so you could have give me a chance. The man say, me name the talk team, so me don't know why you want me talk team about.
Well, you want to talk about give my money.
Yeah, for me, I tell the man say, so me, I tell the man say, brother, or we go buy a ton of steel and put on the truck and carry on in the man say, me fi bend them. Or you go buy man steel and bend them. Or you take off a ton of steel and patch up 125 length and bend all of them.
People bend them still.
Brother, you say,
people bend them still.
When you buy 10 length or some motor.
Yeah, you go buy your bend 100 load. But I man know why you bend them steel sometime either.
Yeah.
And the edge for the traffic come out and say it was a mistake after him and them demonstrate and you got a court and they still a charge. They not should charge you no, because the etiquette was short.
It's supposed to short.
Yeah.
Well, you know them say no.
So me they got quote it for the 20. Me they got quote it 29. I 29 at this month. Me say got a quote.
Yeah, you hear me say? Them say ignorance of the law don't void the law, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not because you're ignorant of the law means you're not guilty of the law.
Yeah.
Because you're ignorant of it, you know. So well, next time you just know what to do.
Yeah.
So where are the next time?
No, I mean, I give them no money for that motor car. That 50,000 for the ticket. That ticket.
So how much time they stop you? How much time they stop you and give you 50,000?
Because when they go back a bit, because you know, say, honest video, though, when we were made cheap, you know, a big man, we were made cheap, you know, man left me, you know, when she part, and said, Chuck, no, if you drive Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, the man leave me, and not tell me, not stop the traffic and turn, make me come back, and then leave me, same places, you know. So when me go on out on the road, me just turn it across here and block up the road. And when me look, me hear then the body talk, me hear a man come out from cross from Carnival Beach and he say, how would they drive Mr. Chuck? I look like I got my team and I block up Batam Road. So it's like, you know, I've got you that here now, say, I that's what I cheap me cheap because when you go look for me, you know, I give me a ticket for 50,000 and probably I want 10,000 and I get sick of this steel. No profit in that for me.
But you have to go deal with the ticket though, you know, brother.
Yeah, man, me go to court, man, because everybody will get to them go court, you know, so me go court the 29 and go yeah, why judge, what say?
Well, you have to pay 50,000.
No, man, I pay 50,000, me when I come back, come black you again, man. One man can't, one man
well, you got to chip up more, you got to chip more.
One man I can't be telling me, give me black you and tell him, but you and brother, they say, boy, I move it, check out the road, car police, or come like up and see one go down a jail, go ball. I mean, Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, block up near if you go up to Carnival Beach, and nothing can pass on the two side. I find it the aviation that only thing they could charge me for obstruct traffic, you know, and that charge me for about.
So why you block the road?
Eh?
Why you block the road?
Because somebody can adjust 50,000. I never hear about 50,000 like it.
But you still have to go to court though.
Yeah, man, I go to court, man. I 29, they panic, I mean, go pay that. Me want to go to court, go here, go.
You bought the 50,000?
Yeah.
So suppose the man still have to pay the 50,000, where you go do?
Well, I mean, I even know what I'm doing, because if you don't pay, you lock up things. So
yeah, go down and go block up the road and let the truck down there.
Well, you can plead not guilty and get a lawyer upon it, brother, but at the same time, you still have to
60,000.
Yeah, so, boy, it's rough.
But I'm going to cost him 60,000. And he plead not guilty. And he show off the court and go back yesterday, and he said he paid 20,000. Yeah, so he said judge tell himself he buy. I don't know what he said judge saying he buy Chela.
So you're going to do that now? You're going to do that?
Chela can't come in a community.
Do like your brethren and plead guilty, man, and maybe you pay 1.5 or 1.10 outright.
Yeah. I don't have time to find out the thing I just say things that's no matter.
Yeah. Anyway.
But if I see him, we get it keep more call, man, because I come like the boy, but we can call and say not. Oh, call that.
Alright, so you will know. You say that you go to court and call me back and tell me how much them charge you.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, man, Bruce, man.
Bruce, alright, Bruce, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, so because the whole RSM team said we are doing a car. Big up, but they don't appear what.
Alright, sir.
Yeah.
Don't say I talking, you could have never know where I deal with. If you don't know where I deal with, trust me. Trust me, man. The man know for marks thing that you don't really understand what I say, but you understand what I say. Yeah, I come in a music that and them come with all sort of variation. Trust me, man. It's sweet because I know what I talk about. That is one house. Yes, Ian.
Yeah, Motor.
Yeah, blessed man.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, bless up. Well, I'm Shane.
Yeah, man, bless man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Boy, Motor. Well, I'm going to with the paradise here because this country is a little paradise by itself. You know, easy to explain. But
which aspect you talk about now? The part where I go on, which aspect?
Right left and center, Motor. East, west, north, south. In terms of what going with people and support and in community and overall. But what I see the two ruling parties, the people them left PNP and then come at JLP. And them left JLP and then come back at PNP. And then I see the two administrations failed for a long time. You understand? The two administrations deliver to the people. And the people, I don't know what happened to the people. They come at the people and stupid and fool. You understand, brother?
It's weird.
You understand me? All right. In every community you're going to Jamaica, a bad road. When I left off on the road, they call main road, when I 6, and going on any community across Jamaica, bad road.
You look, say you have to come off of the main road. Up on my way, at the main road, at the bad road. You have to come off of the bad road.
Brethren, I don't know, and the people, them live it, them eat it, them drink it, and the people, them still have green and orange stay with.
Of course.
So tell me something, what do people them want?
What them want?
Yeah, what them want?
And you have to tell me,
No, the people don't want nothing about that. The people are so uncivilized and stupid and fool. You understand me? I hear Cuttin, you think that, well, I hear Martha Griffiths and Cuttin one combination where he think the Cuttin rank
fire burning.
Eh?
Fire burning.
Yes.
People don't want to walk them eye.
Yeah, they don't want to demonstrate to make a food price. You upon the true Cuttin rank is saying. Virgin. I hear them talk about this brother in PJ Patterson. I big him up and I talk about him. I think come on social media chat.
But you can't about in the 90s, I know.
Yeah, something like that. A different party and all that or something. Him are the first man start to sell out the country. The first prime minister. I see Edward Siaga.
The first two man them a Buster Manti and Norman Manley.
Yeah.
And them go England go get so-called constitution where England manipulate the country.
Right. But apart from that, this little black brother will come forward and say a black man time. In the 18 and a half years in this country, and very little to show from black man time. No, Michael Manley.
They have cell phone, 2 cell phone.
Michael Manley, a white man. If I'm not lying, a white parent can come from both mother and father.
No, well, Moon said Norman Manley was a white man still. His mother, but Moon call him a white man.
Well, you call him half white.
I don't know which half, but I wouldn't call him a white man. I don't know which half still.
All right.
Okay. I wouldn't call him a white man.
All right. And look what do. The same long thing me hear you talk about earlier on, Shane. Look what do. Michael cut up land and give to the people. Some of them take the money because I have a family then time they were involved in something there. When they cut up a matter of build the house, the farmhouse, give them, and then the farmland separate for them to go farm. And provide them with money to buy equipment and so on. So enough of them take it, go buy other things.
Yeah.
Michael do that. Where this black man time do, where him do? More than sell out the country. Divest most of the assets that in a Jamaican city.
Well, he was the longest serving prime minister in a Jamaica.
So the people that want bad Muta, they don't want good. A bad them want, a bad them get. You know what happens? It's not a matter of said people who are civilized and the right I get caught up in this thing, We're sorry we have a different a different planet. Where it don't go, real people can go there.
What kind of imagination that, Bridget?
Yeah, because you see...
Your imagination too far, man. You're worse than the people, them, know.
No, man, I say Muta, man.
If you imagine that, a vain thing that you imagine, man.
You understand? Good at suffer with the bad. Because as I say, these two parties, the people that surround them, these two parties, and these two parties not delivering for them.
Mm-hmm.
In any shape, form, or any way.
Terrible.
You understand me? And yet still, as I said, and I said before, them put on them orange and them green same way. Then on the water in them community, when rain fall, them have to carry they call it, them have to carry one old shoes. Put on one old shoes, go up a lane motor up at the road up there. So hide it in the grass and one family member carry it back for them and they put on them good shoes there. So,
hold on. You know, I see some of them girls who work in a bank do it. Yeah, whole heap of women who work in a bank, And then I see them come and work, another shoes that them wear from them yard, When them come out of their yard now, and reach by the main, them put on the shoes where carry them go to the bank. Because the ground in which part they live, So pokey and mucky.
Right.
Them have to wear a little slippers and come out so and then wipe off them foot. You never see them do it yet?
Yeah, and carry water, wash off them foot. And
yes, a little bottle of water, wash off them foot. So.
Same way, brother.
And they say there.
Yeah.
This
and yet still, these are the people in orange and green.
Yeah, 21st century.
Yeah, man. Boy, brother, we want a mind. We want think that we want the art and a mind of Abraham Shari in Jamaica. Yeah.
Well,
the brother know a cooking and pastor there. We want that thing that we want a kind of principle there and a kind of art and mind. Yeah.
Jamaica full up a original politician, brethren. Original. And we're going to move 1 o'clock.
Yes, Mota. Respect again, yeah?
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, all right.
So, no,
Here, I listen and hear me talk about culture and tell him some Mota ask him what him dealing with. You all right? Yeah, blessed man.
Greetings in the name of the King and a rebel. Yeah. It's a shame. Pick up yourself. Great difference. You don't know you are running thing. All staff, receptionist, everyone. Jamaica, citizens, everyone. Governor General, Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, Police Commissioner, all members of Parliament, people of authority. I man want to discuss the $3 trillion in the car. That is significant in the whole aspect of what going on in the country. Right now, we don't see it reach now and them say them can't find it. Where I come from. And so far I know so when you can't find something, that laws or somebody can with it. So where I said to the people in Jamaica, I said, look on what going on in the infrastructure of the country and the money we're missing. It's about 600 and I think 40-something billion dollars that is supposed to go to war. The healthcare system, and the healthcare system is non-existent. So accountability is what we're talking about right now. People have to put them out, see what go on. Because what she say, what school we learn, you know? Children live what they learn. She said the government learn from the colonial, the school, and them absorb that style. Them just come in a different color, complexion. They the same methodology and systematically them are rule the people them with. Enough as you know. Can't take no more of that. So I say, bereavement and condolences to all people who lose loved ones, you know, regardless of how security force kill them dead in an accident or just old age. You know, see, I want to big up my brethren, Shabba, Pineapple and Cream, you know what I talk about. Isla Bash, Okoti and the crew. Yes, Mota. When they're on the case, you know, I want them to know, say, this is April. The marijuana, I want the police them stop link the marijuana with this drug for gun thing, you know, because we're doing that, you know, Rastafari, you know, that, you know, because we're not dealing with that. I want them to know. When them come with these inferences and these suppository assumptions, you know, we make them know, say, listen, we're not dealing with that, you know, unless you have positive proof, say, a man that would do that. To that. Then you show the proof and the evidence in the court of law so we can know that. But don't assume these things because when you make these assumptions, it prejudices the outcome of any debate or reasoning about the legalization of marijuana, Rastafari, both economically, spiritually, physically, and all of the colleges. So that's how my viewpoint is right now. I just want the people them to know, say, Rastafari at the head. After wellness, straight up the thing. Mr. Golden, line up yourself properly. Because it's not straight. You have to get it straight. So, more life, more strength, more love. We are dealing with the matter.
Right, sir. Listen, man. When me and you, me know my mother know, you know. I never did show where my mother did I listen to. I know where she didn't know. And I did love it too. So it's not like say it can't be played. It's just that the mindset of the youth them know it's not wide enough. It's not wide enough to grasp that you have other music. Or you can go and explore the music. Because you have so much tune, brethren. Thousands of tune. Thousands of tune. You can't play from here till next year and not play over the same tune. We're not talking about also run music. We're not talking about music where it's music. You know, see, not just a player wildly so I just press anything. You know, it's weird. Sometimes when I like so long I listen to certain music when I know me I play it. Really. When I like so long I hear it when I know me I play it. But I don't know how that's going to work out. And you know, say Sunday me up on the radio. I never tell the people them this. Sunday, I sit in for Matrix. Yes, and the next Sunday too. We are sitting for Matrix. So, I'll get a chance to hear it for myself. Yes, I'll get a chance.
Motor. Yeah, genius in our music. A 3-man call my while with them selection away. You know, hear that on a radio station.
3-man
Friday, 3-man call me, I tell myself a big up on that. Move that one ago. You're good for music. As Friday gone, I call them name, keep something down like the seaside there. Friday gone. I mean, I forgot to toilet this year. I said, why not play Sugar Mine at when name Johnny Clark. But we could go through some quick thing. Motor, you remember the Shell Waiver? Let me show you. You remember the Shell Waiver?
Yeah.
100 million waiver for benefit hospital and school. And after PJ win, he must take off the subsidy off a cursing out of poor black people like himself and come from humble beginning can't get. So may I tell you what the man say? May I tell you them brain black people brain want to spin on. Him friend enough, him take out the waiver where we for collect the tax on for better where hospital or school now.
Yeah.
After him rich friend enough. And then come back now take off the subsidy after the cursing knife for poor black people for benefit. Alright? Choose a guy and the man them from KSA to the council and cost the amount of money. Well, whatever I can't get account for. Nobody don't take up motor. Motor if you go across road and walk where the at the stop time, I not call a name because they're not a promotion. Go cross road and walk from the stoplight where state used to left on your left hand. Motor you can't walk, there's no sidewalk from there.
No sidewalk.
Go to jail. Where the infrastructure, where the money go, they can't just spend the funds. Where the money go, motor?
Where it go?
Mr. Motor, you cannot walk a blind man or a man with a heel must broke our foot. The place not clean, the place smell, the place dirty. Where the money go? Because number one, Motor, you're right when you say the mess of Motor, you're a genius or the West Coast one. They used to race horses and chariots and stick the flag in how them want to get the land. If me own the land, when me I pay tax seat on my own, it's like a policeman. I tell me, say, all right, my phone can't let us in my car because you will get ticket. I mean, so rude you to my car and on my phone. You can't tell me my phone for that. And the injustice go on, and Mark Golden don't address it. Farmer Prime Minister PJ don't address it. Andrew is not don't address it. It's just all about taking money from poor people because these guys are colonial master tell them, sorry. The 6 down can't do anything and get rich, but the 2 pint at Jamaican keep them in operation. They are not doing nothing for many Jamaican people in life. Better because you better get the ticket for 50,000 more time, go to the courthouse. The courthouse are there for the government. When you talk them, tell us so them will lock you up. Them threatening you. When you talk Muta, they are there to the police expect the people, the gunman expect the people, the judge come extort the people. I'm going to tell you some Muta when I have my boss, I'm going to see the man, I beat the man for $200, the PMP boy, and matches late. You pay GLP $300 and pay people for a man van broke down and a man to move and reverse my bus. And a man to side seat motor. And I beat the big man for $400, you know. A revolver drop out time waistband, you know. Downtown with police and everybody traverse now motor. I take the man run and take up the gun, the man. Still I beat the man there. I watch the 38, the 6 shooter. And him still I beat the man. I said, Jamaica, gone. I'm saying, no, this is not for me. And up until this experiment is there, right, Chuck now, Andrews don't implement a system to get you an extraction because them are supply the underworld economy. Because it seems the motor, you take the police, them, after the road, them drive a taxi, and when a man come extort them, you just say, come, but them now have evidence that an excuse. Nothing for poor people benefit them, just tax them. Me have my land, motor. Tell me why me for pay tax to my land. Tell me why me for buy a land with my ancestors them bang up and chain and chew off in a sea and shark yam because of these white boy governor general collect $34 million out of my tax me. Tell me why me for pay land tax after I buy my land and I pay $1 million transfer tax and come back and pay tax again. Why? If we are a government motor, can I get me know you know in deal with politicians, can I get someone from a land tax and save all I want to tell you all the $3 trillion go? You buy the land. Yeah, your own. We are government. Government means you motor Shane and everybody. Oh me, or something for me, I may have to buy. Tell me no motor. It's for me. Where the land tax go? What the purpose? We light, no dead. No road, no dead motor. You are walking on the road, no sidewalk, no dead. See a bridge from Walter, no motor. Right, as I go over the stoplight at Walter Park, the bridge tear off motor. And a lot of young people traverse this stuff. Just like all the boy when they get drawn out of again because they might want to parade and none of that. The infrastructure of the country packed down just one day. National work if these guys don't drive around and inspect the place and maintain the place and so forth. Tell me no motor. And then we are sit down and talk about PMP and we are sitting and talk about JP motor. Me a man. I'm a black Jamaican, I'm a black power, but all of them guys are throw down $1 million US in front of me and support GLP. But we are looking at if it's straight down in front of me and support PNT, we are looking because both of them, I pronounce the TH, both of them are the same thing.
How much both million is there? How much million?
It's a throw down $100 million US in front of me for both the PNT.
You don't vote?
But no, vote for a man.
All right, when them throw down in front of you, call me. When them trade down in front of you, call me. Yeah,
so get somebody with a landing address to the landing motor and I could get some man. Because them not educate you know. And you are Dita and Carbo, you know. Porsche give a land to China man, then I gun them up. I don't have black people, you know. And we can't get gun license, you know. The one where I develop Porsche give them and you know, do not about it no. So both of them I see their own differences, them symbol and them color motor and them body well them can't afford it. Them not different.
The dragon, one body, two head.
Go through my boss.
All right, sir. Edge.
All right, can you hear that? You know, say Alabama, you know.
A long time I don't hear from you, man.
There, man. There. Since we talked to you last time, come like the world kind of turn upside it down and flip.
No, I know the world. I Trump and them friend them. I not turn upside down. But look at how. Oh, yeah, you can't come back out from here, you know. You can't come back to Jamaica, you know.
You can't come back home.
No, you better stay up there. You're not get to left. Come out. Walk.
So,
if you left, you're not get to go back.
Why? That state of affair, man. It's like the crazy the thing you can't think of in detail. That the crazy is like, you know, so support him nevertheless.
Mm.
You know?
But I hear some people as citizens have all them green card and thing, and a peer problem them get a airport.
Yeah.
Peer problem.
Really sure. I mean, no, people have come through and go freely still and nothing really happen. You know?
Yeah.
So, but it's a terrible situation.
But you're all right, though. You're all right, differently.
Yeah, man, we good, man. You know, say, since we talked here, there will be a sound up here, and we lick music on them like a Jamaica style, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, we build a sound, man. Build a sound and a lick of, whatever music they want to hear. But, obviously, mostly reggae and country, find some reggae country. And the white people, because white people are really used to music a certain way.
White people, you play for them, for call for play to, man. Play for them.
Mostly, in Alabama, we're there in Louisiana, we're there in Florida too sometimes.
Most black people don't let so.
Sometimes the black people, then we come from Georgia and so on, come down and keep party on the beach.
Black people don't know what you're talking about, man. Alabama, man.
Yeah, then we have to go, we have to go link them, man.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
man,
hear from you, man.
We there, man, we there, I do the same way, you know?
Yeah. All right, sir. Give thanks to hear from you.
Give thanks. You have the same link, same cell number.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right. We give a link forward.
Pierre Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man, for real. The music, them, you know.
Yeah.
And the music, them, man, them bad news, man, may I tell you.
May I tell you,
so the music, them have me, because me there, it's not night time, I don't know about. Sometimes when I play them special way, they have to tune in.
Yeah.
I have to dig you up on them, because trust me, when I tell me, I say, boy, I dub this, but me, I say, no, that need more. You left off the dub last name. I understand?
What shall I say?
A real rubber dub, man.
Dub, no, wait, the dub are the one without the singing, you know.
Yeah.
Just instrumental.
Without the singing, right?
This is the one I just played a while ago with Johnny Osborne. You call that rubber dub. This is the one I played first with Augustus Pablo instrumental. You call that dub, just dub.
Yeah. Why don't you know, man? I know what I say, you know. When me and I told you, I told me to follow. When you are playing music, each of us on play, so you have enough time, still enough time. You play some music. Let me tell you, you play different from most selector.
Yeah.
And you play music, them, you see them sound different too. You know, you get the cut of them more slower and sound like the original.
You why slow now. Me no move the BMP. Watch out. You see when you them a play?
Yeah.
You sound like a chipmunk. When you hear Bob Marley, you sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Because them are quick the tempo.
Yeah.
When we don't move the tempo at
them
all.
have to mix music motor, so them have to get the BPM, them all everything on one order.
Yeah, but it make one go out of tune when you do it.
It change out the music, man.
Yeah.
Lose the essence.
They all up at keyboards, you know, there and up at a rap there, you know. You so tuning, you know, come enough time. And I can't them have all a Dennis Brown concert, a Dennis Brown celebration this one. Dennis Brown, let me hear you play. Then slower than the normal Dennis Brown.
No, it's not slower. And them have played fast, and me have played slow.
Yeah, I tell you.
And them have played fast.
Them nice for them way there, you know.
Yeah.
The beat, them sound.
Rubber dub style.
Yeah. All right. I'm not tell you, man. But there, I listen and they are call up for the music, but one joke when I get away, the brother say, why, if you're throwing on 100 million there, in that vote, I have to call you. Someone I take 50,000 and 30,000, 5,000, 6,000.
I'm joking, man, make a man children. If a man children to the front time, US, then he must call me.
Vote for the two of them.
I vote for the two of them, trust me. And I have to find somebody else to vote for.
Yeah, man, because the money they can go to all, so my money with them do. Some man not even.
I just told you that I vote for my iron left it.
Yeah, man, I vote for him. I see him kill a man, you know, me never have work, you know, me I tell him me have work. I do all this, how me get the work, and I tell him that psychs I understand it, you know.
That man say.
But they are really tonight time, man. Me listen you to your two minutes, you know, man.
Give thanks,
they
man.
Make some jacket feel here, you know, in a night and some vest, I know one guy and more 6 jacket and about 6 vest.
Like that, and I don't button them up and thing. Yeah, man.
That good man.
Church,
Keep your weight. Go keep your weight. Don't take it.
I have to find them, them tell you, work out with them, you know, big jacket, them wear, big shoes, you know, them have a hat, you know.
Yeah.
So I just say money there too. So,
all right, sir.
Anyway,
Big thanks.
Big up yourself, man. Me always have to join in, man.
I
make sure that me keep positive with the advice. You know?
Alright, so a good rubber dub, you know, I come to you now, straight to your head, right, rubber dub.
Before we are listening to things, I tell them again, say, you are the only man me see do a thing on the radio, and me never see another artist do like that. Them have greed and crave for even sometimes with them now, where them not even forget people to be them and them sister enough to them, but them say, yo, me take it said, because me I tell them, oh, me there, one time me I listen to radio one time, oh, you get a award one time, man, and you say, Chuck, I know you forget it, brother. I have to far right away. Like,
oh, yes, that's a far right, yeah.
Yeah, man, you should be him, man, and tell him to rub off behind it. You rub off behind you, man, for that, and put on there. When I say you were good for the whole year, and you forget this.
And you see, after them do that, them stop it, you know, them so me disrespect them, so them nobody have the award again. Yeah, them to stop it. So me disrespect the award people. I say, what? Truth or truth. Me never do nothing that year. Me never do nothing at all.
Yeah, good always getting that.
Yeah, man, I did 93 and Yasus did have out the album there, bad album, Mental Assassination.
Yeah,
man.
Muta say, yo, you deserve this thing, you know. I don't say I don't deserve it, but I work. And give him and say, rub out the eye name and put it into the eye. And then say that as disrespect. I say, go good always.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
I say, go give thanks, boss.
Yeah.
Shane, give up yourself, man.
Shane, yeah, man, really connect.